From college basketball to a tradition unlike any other. The Masters teeing off Thursday in Augusta. Jason Day, who's just been red hot, best golfer on the planet for the last 6 months or so, is the favorite. Jordan Spieth, who won it last year, had the Champions Dinner down, which I'm getting rave reviews about on Twitter, by the way. Had the Champions Dinner tonight at Butler Cabin at Augusta National. He's right there in the mix. Rory McIlroy right there in the mix. Bubba Watson, who's won it a couple times, obviously one of the favorites, as well as Adam Scott, who always seems to be around on the leaderboard on Sunday. There just seem to be certain guys who love that course and who are always in contention, and one of them is Nashville's very own Brandt Snedeker, who goes to Augusta, got there yesterday, rejuvenated, looking for some validation. He's won a bunch of tournaments. He's won a FedEx Cup championship in the past. I mean, he's won the year-end title for the sport. But the one thing he's missing is a major championship. And there's no validation he'd want more than getting that major championship at Augusta and getting a green jacket on Sunday.
It's something that obviously I've dreamed about my whole life. Something I've made no secret about. That's my goal in life, is to win that tournament.
Brandt Snedeker looks forward to the Masters every year, embracing the pressure that comes along with the world's most watched golf tournament and 4 grueling rounds amid those famous azalea-lined fairways.
I go to Augusta every year, so excited, and it's kind of what pushes me as a golfer. You know, you get spoiled on tour. We live a great life, and we have all these, go to these great places and play every year. But every time I show up at Augusta on Monday morning, I feel like I'm a 12-year-old kid walking into my holy grail of golf.
Going into his 9th Masters, Snedeker's drawing upon his past success and failure at Augusta. In 2008, he held the lead in the final round, but faltered to a 77, tying for 6th. Then in 2013, the Nashville native was in contention going to the back 9 when his normally trusty putter deserted him. He carded a 75 and a 3rd-place finish. Disappointments that have prepared him for his next shot.
In 08, I was completely unprepared to handle the pressure that you're going to have to deal with on the back 9 on Sunday. You know, I was too emotional about every shot. I was way too involved in the outcome of every shot, instead of being relaxed and patient and realizing it's going to be a tough day. You don't know how it's going to go. 13, I did a way better job of that. I just had a bad day. I had a bad day on the greens. I didn't putt very good.
Winning a green jacket is about all that's left for Snedeker to accomplish. The 2012 FedEx Cup champion has won 11 PGA Tour events, but is yet to hoist a major championship trophy. After being hampered by injuries the past 2 seasons, Snedeker is once again healthy and confident.
I got to a great start this year, made some changes in the offseason, and with my swing, with my coach, Butch Harmon, and really kind of clicked on something, and it's been great. Confidence is huge in golf. When you have confidence, everything else kind of falls in line. I'm really confident what I'm doing. You know, this is kind of a prime of my career. I'm ready to go. I'm fit. I'm healthy. I feel great, and this is kind of my time to go out there and win as many tournaments as I can.
Snedeker's ridden that confidence to a hot start in 2016. He's posted 4 top 10 finishes, including a win at the Farmers Insurance Open, and sits 3rd in the FedEx Cup standings, but still covets that elusive major title.
The one big goose egg I have on my resume is not winning a major championship. That's why you play. You want to beat the best fields in golf on the toughest golf courses, and I haven't done that yet. And that's something that it drives me and it upsets me that it's not happening. And as a competitor, in me, it drives me crazy. So I'm trying to do everything in my power to make sure that I do, and I know I will. It just depends on when and where and how.
Brandt Snedeker going to tee off on Thursday at a 9th Masters tournament. Hoping to have some success down there. He's been in the mix before. Maybe this is the year for Brandt. Basketball over, you move into golf. You also start talking about Major League Baseball. Opening day in the majors, split amongst a couple days this year. They've made opening day so big that there were games on Sunday, then there were games on Monday. An opening day today in Cleveland as well, as David Price pitched his first game as a Red Sox. Went out there, went 6 strong innings, struck out 10, got the win as the Red Sox beat Boston. He was supposed to pitch yesterday, but that game postponed. Actually snowed in the morning in Cleveland yesterday. That was a big part of the reason that they decided not to play. Gorgeous day this afternoon, though, and Price gets the win. John Burton caught up with him and previews his season and that first start for the Red Sox as a newest member of Boston's feared pitching rotation as they try to get back on top in the American League East.
He may be in Boston now, but David Price's thoughts are never too far from his hometown. Earlier this winter, Price returned to Murfreesboro for the dedication of the brand new Miracle Field, which gives physically challenged kids an opportunity to live out their dreams and play baseball.
To be a part of something like this is very special, and I got to give all the credit to my parents. I mean, they're the ones, whenever I was a kid, and telling me if I was ever in a position to give back. Something that I wanted to, I needed to look at doing to help give kids, like that, an opportunity to come out here and to play baseball and to have their own, just swing set and little recreational area. That's something very special. To have it here in my hometown, where I grew up playing baseball, it's awesome.
Price spent the last part of last season north of the border in Toronto as he helped lead the Blue Jays to the ALCS. But during the offseason, Price signed a mega $1 million deal to become the new ace of the Red Sox. The big money means big pressure from both fans and media. But David says he's up for it.
I don't think I've really wrapped my head around being a Red Sox yet. Put that uniform on every day, just see all my teammates, wearing that same Red Sox uniform as well. I'm prepared to play baseball. That's what I focus on. That's what I worry about. I know everything else will take care and will handle itself. And I've spent enough time in this league to kind of understand, the questions that are going to be asked me, whether it's the day before I pitch or, after the game and the post game. That's what I do as soon as I'm done doing whatever I'm doing before I, address the media. I go ahead and run the questions that, I might think are going to be asked through my head so I can have the answers that I want to be heard, that night or the next morning or read in the newspaper the next morning.
Now 30 years old, Price knows the clock is ticking on his career. And the former Cy Young Award winner is hoping he can capture that elusive World Series ring with the Bo Sox.
That's why I play the game. That's what it's about. That's what it's been about ever since I was a little kid. I want to win and I want to have fun. Everything else is going to take care of itself. If I'm happy, you can't put a price on happiness, and that's where I want to get to. I want to go there and not only win this year, but I want to be able to win for a long time.
And he gets Vogelsong to end the inning. But the Pirates